This video is for anyone wanting to know what money milestones they should accomplish by 50 to achieve financial freedom. Now, what I'm about to say might be controversial. You might disagree with me, but this comes from 25 years of experience in finance, and accomplishing some of these milestones helped me begin my retirement journey in my 40s. First, if you're solely relying on your paycheck by 50, that's the recipe for disaster. If you're not earning money while you sleep, you're missing out on endless possibilities. But there is a way out, and that's called passive income. Imagine the freedom of money flowing in whether you show up or not. So by 50, you should have at least one reliable source of passive income. Examples of passive incomes are investments like dividend-paying stocks and REITs. These types of investments can provide a regular source of income without much effort on your end. Personally, I invest in dividend-paying stocks and REITs in my tax-advantaged Roth IRA account. This allows my money to grow and grow without having to pay taxes on the earnings when I decide to cash out at retirement age. Real estate can also be a great source of passive income if managed correctly. Similar to establishing passive income streams, the next milestone you want to aim for is building multiple income streams. If you are still just relying on your 9-to-5 salary, you're walking a tightrope with no safety net. One economic shakeup or one unexpected layoff and you're in trouble. By the time you're 50, if you haven't built multiple income streams, you're gambling with your future. Why put all your financial eggs in one basket when there's a smarter way to live? The wealthy don't rely on just one income source, and neither should you. Multiple streams means financial security, flexibility, and the ability to weather any storms. Now, we already talked about investments like dividend-paying stocks and rental properties, but consider a side hustle, something that you enjoy doing or something that you're skilled at where you can earn an income. Before I started my retirement journey, when I was working 40 hours a week, I picked up a side hustle teaching at a local college 3 nights a week from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, I don't teach at that local community college anymore, but when time permits, when I do have time, I do teach at an online university if that's something that you want to consider and you have an advanced degree. Paying off high interest debt is the next milestone we have to talk about. If you are carrying high interest debt into your 50s, that is a recipe for financial suicide. High interest debt is like legalized theft, robbing you of your financial future. The harsh truth is, as long as you're paying high interest debt, you're working for the bank, not yourself. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar stolen from your financial freedom. To break free, you need to annihilate that debt before it annihilates you. Identify your high interest debts. These are the ones that weigh you down the most. Credit cards, personal loans, payday loans. Tackle the highest first and put every extra dollar towards paying it off. Once you're out of high interest debt, keep it that way. Build a budget, stick to it. Live below your means so that debt can never creep back into your life. The next milestone is all about peace of mind. An emergency fund is your lifeline. If you think you can get by without an emergency fund, that's wishful thinking. Life doesn't care about your plans, and without an emergency fund, you're one crisis away from financial ruin. If you have no savings for a rainy day, it's like leaving the door wide open for disaster to come in. By 50, if you don't have 6 to 12 months worth of living expenses saved, you're setting yourself up for financial catastrophe. It's not just about a safety net, it's your financial lifeline. Why? Because life is unpredictable. Financial peace of mind starts with knowing that you could handle any storm, whether it's job loss, medical emergency, unexpected home repair. It's not about preparing for the worst, it's about buying peace of mind. Identify your monthly living expenses and start saving. You want to calculate your monthly living expenses. This includes your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, insurance, and other essentials. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers into a high-yield savings account until you've reached your target amount. Start small. If 6 months seems daunting, start with 1 month's worth of living expenses and work your way up. Now, we talked about living expenses, and mortgage payments are one of the highest expense that you could have. Another major milestone that you want to aim for is owning your home outright or being close to owning it. No more rent, no more mortgage payments, just you and a house that's 100% yours. By the time you hit 50, this milestone should be in your sight. You're getting closer to the freedom of owning a home free and clear. Hopefully, you bought the right size house and impressing others was not a factor in your home purchasing decision. Imagine the day you walk through those front doors knowing every piece of that house is yours. No bank, no landlord, just you and the house you've worked so hard for. I remember the day I made my last mortgage payment. What a day that was, and it freed up so much more money for investing that put me on my path to early retirement. Identifying ways to pay off your home. Make extra payments. Even one extra mortgage payment a year can shave years off your loan and save you thousands in interest, or make extra payment towards your principal balance amount. If interest rates drop, consider refinancing. Set a payoff goal. Decide when you want to be mortgage free and work toward that day with every payment. As you near 50, it's time to assess whether your current lifestyle matches your future goals. If you're clinging to a big house that you don't need, that is not success. That's a financial life sentence. Too many people are drowning in oversized homes thinking bigger is better. Spoiler alert, it's not. Now, everyone's situation is different. If that's what you need, then that's what you need. But downsizing could be a powerful move, freeing up money tied to housing costs and giving you the financial flexibility to focus on what matters most to you. Downsizing is not about sacrifice, it's about freedom. It allows you to spend less time maintaining things and more time pursuing things that bring you true happiness. It frees up your money, time, and energy to focus on things that truly matter to you. I've heard some say hanging on to a home that drains you is just foolish pride. I currently live in a modest-sized home. According to today's standards, it's just over 2,000 square feet. But in the near future, I am planning to downsize. At this point in my life, I just want almost no maintenance, both inside and outside. Everyone's housing situation is different. So, review your housing situation. Are you living in a home that's bigger than what you need? Consider downsizing to reduce mortgage, maintenance, and utility costs. One of the greatest financial risks as you age is the potential cost of healthcare. By 50, it is essential that you have a health savings plan in place and consider long-term care options. Planning ahead will ensure you're prepared for any unexpected medical expenses without derailing your financial future. If you have a high-deductible healthcare plan, maximize your HSA contributions for tax-free savings on qualified medical expenses. Start looking into policies that will cover the cost of long-term care, which can be financially devastating if you're unprepared. Maintaining your health now through regular checkups, exercise, and healthy eating can help prevent costly medical issues down the road. Now, let's talk about investing and investments. Remember the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? That's exactly what diversification is about. By the time you're 50, your financial future should be supported by different streams and types of investments. This is how you protect yourself against market swings, economic downturns, and unexpected life events. At this point, the goal is stability and growth. Even in uncertain times, diversification is how you ensure your money is working for you, no matter what happens in the world. Stocks, bonds, real estate, gold, or a business can all be part of your portfolio. As you get closer to retirement, make sure your portfolio reflects your risk tolerance. Consider more stable investments as you age. If you're unsure where to start, consult with a financial advisor to help build a plan that makes sense for you. There's a moment in everyone's life when they dream about what retirement could be. Maybe it's walking along a beach, learning a new hobby, or just spending time with loved ones. By 50, you are closer to experiencing what retirement would feel like to you. But to make the most out of your future retirement, you have to prepare. If you haven't started yet, start preparing to maximize retirement contributions today. If your employer offers a match, take it. It's free money. Retirement isn't just a goal, it's a mindset. I had to prepare myself for early retirement, so I slowly transitioned into my retirement journey. As you approach 50, it's important to start preparing yourself mentally for what's to come. What will your day look like when you're no longer working a 9-to-5? How will you find purpose, joy, and fulfillment when your identity is no longer tied to your career? The financial part of retirement is essential, but so is the mental part. So start planning now for a life of joy and purpose after work. Now, before I tell you the steps that you need to take, if you're learning anything from this video, be sure to hit that like button and share this video with someone you care about. What does an ideal day in retirement look like for you? Start planning for that life now. Retirement can sometimes lead to isolation, so make an effort to stay connected with friends and family. Hitting these milestones will bring peace of mind, financial freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. But from my experience, one of the common problems a lot of people have is paying off their debt. If that's you, you need to click on the on-screen video to learn how to pay off your debt quickly, and I'll see you there.